Just zoomed it right in. Oh no! Hi everyone. I know it's been a hot minute since I posted a video. It was probably over a year ago, I think. And the last thing I remember posting was a wish haul. I don't know. I'm also aware that this is a very strange location for me to be filming a video in my car, but we won't even go there. So in this video, I am going to be talking about my online dating horror stories, which is very fitting seeing as it's coming up to Halloween. So most of us have our online dating profiles, our Tinder, our I don't know, Plenty of Fish, our Bumble, the rest of it. But these stories are mostly from Plenty of Fish. I'm not saying that everybody on Plenty of Fish is an absolute nightmare. I'm just saying that personally these have happened to me from Plenty of Fish. The first story happened to me about 3 years ago, I'd say. So I was talking to this guy and it was all fine. We were getting on really well. Actually, I've been talking to him for a matter of hours, okay? Hours. And we were joking about, and he said, oh, I'll come pick you up and all this here. And I thought, right, okay, whatever. So he kind of knew generally where I lived, but not like where I live. So that was fine. Then said to my mom, oh, I was talking to this guy, we might be hanging out sometime. Didn't actually expect him to turn up at my house in his car, which he did. That was fine. First date, wouldn't really call it a date, but like first time we were together was actually really nice. We went for ice cream, walked along the beach, saw the sunset, brilliant. So I started seeing more and more of this guy. We ended up in a relationship. We started dating. So he was probably one of the best dates I've ever had. Like, he was very enthusiastic. He loved going places, doing things. Like, he was all for living life, basically. Then my 24th birthday rolled around. It was either my 23rd or my 24th, I can't remember. I think it was my 24th. And he took me out for my birthday, gave me some presents, lovely. We went out for dinner and we were going to go to the cinema, as you do. I'd noticed all day that his phone was going off, just ping, 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 ping all day, right? All day. Me, being the naive moron that I am, thought, oh, maybe he's planned a surprise party for me. Keeping in mind, I just graduated from university in Scotland. All my friends were in Scotland. Like, this guy did not know any of my friends from Scotland. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. So that was fine. But we were in the car park, in the car, going to go into the cinema to watch the movie. So we were just talking, messing about, and he called me by the wrong name. So everybody knows, because it's on my YouTube channel, my name is Jessica, okay? So it's very hard to find something that even sounds like Jessica, because he didn't call me Jess. A lot of people call me Jess, which is fine. So it would be different if he said Tess, or like, do you know what I mean? No, he called me Fiona. Right? So I, obviously being the absolute rocket that I am, was like, what are you talking about? So started arguing. Turns out, so I'll just skip to the end of this. Turns out he had been seeing his ex-girlfriend at the same time that he was seeing me. He was trying to fix things with his ex-girlfriend while he was seeing me. Did he not think that I was going to find out about it? Are guys really that stupid? Are they? Because I don't know. That happened. I got out of the car, refused to get back into the car, was calling out like all my friends, being like, can you come and pick me up? Because we were a good, like, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour away from like my town, and I thought, I'm not sitting in the car with him. So I was calling all my friends, no one was answering, everyone was busy. So he ended up driving me home, and I was absolutely raging. That was literally the last time I saw him. I never heard from him again. Fun fact, this guy is now married to that girl. He's now married to the girl, his ex-girlfriend that he was cheating on me with. So, what was the point? What was the point? My second story happened quite recently, actually. Met this guy from POF thought he was fine. Went out on a few dates with him. Didn't get into a relationship or anything, thankfully. But he wanted me to film something for him. And I did. Like, it was for work, it wasn't anything weird. I realised that sounded weird. But wanted me to film something for him. He needed help with it, and I thought, right, okay, I'll help you. He was doing his thing, and I thought, hang on, it's very dark. Like, what you're doing here is very dark. It looks very dark. I'm just going to move the camera, do a few things. He called me a stuck-up bitch because I knew how to work a camera. Sorry, what? Like, what? I don't know. But we started arguing, and we'd gone into this, like, I won't say forest, like, country park near his house, which was a good, like, 15-minute drive away. So I assume it was, like, half an hour walk. I don't know, okay? It was a good walk away. He had 2 tripods, a big camera, a boom mic, and that big, I don't know what it's called, like a big umbrella thing that, I don't know, you know what I mean. He had all that, and we had it in the back of my car because I was driving. So he annoyed me that much that I literally turned, we were arguing, right, so I literally turned and walked away and got into my car, and the last thing he said to me was, "Are you seriously going to leave me here?" Yes. So I closed the door and then drove off. Did I care that I just left him? No, I didn't. Do not talk to me like that and then expect me to be all nice. No, don't do that. So that was the end of him as well. There are my 2 main stories that I've had with people that I've met from POF, but I wanted to kind of make this video as like not like a 2-part thing, but like the 2 different subjects. So the first one was like dating stories, and the second part is going to be like what not to do, like, to me personally. I don't know if other women like men doing this, but I don't. Personally, I hate when things like this are done to me. On my POF profile, it actually says, do not start the conversation with something inappropriate, or, you know what I mean. How many people have said something inappropriate to me? I have no clue, and I just don't even bother. And it says it on my profile, do not be starting a conversation with me like that, because I'll just ignore you. And then whenever I ignore them, they're like, oh, like, you think you're better than me and all this here. And I'm like, mate, it literally says do not start a conversation. Like, do people read the profile? Read the profile. If I say not to do something, don't do it. Because if you said not to do something, I wouldn't do. Do you know what I mean? Like, do people actually not read profiles anymore? Do they just look at your photos and then think, oh yeah, she'll like, do you know what I mean? And the other thing as well, recently I've noticed that people on my Snapchat, people who are supposed to be my friends, are just sending me unwanted images, shall we say. Why? Like, it happened today actually. I blocked 3 people off my Snapchat because I literally asked one of them how they were. I was like, hey, how are you? Haven't really spoke to you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Sent the picture. Sorry. Did I once mention that I needed to see that at 8:30 in the morning? I don't think so. Like, I don't like the look of them at the best of times. Not at 8:30 in the morning. So, swiftly blocked. Like, I actually said, this is a fact, look it up. Unwanted images and conversation like that in that kind of context is actually a form of sexual harassment. And I said that to someone and they went off on one, and I was just like, you literally just sent me a naked picture. What do you expect me to do? So they blocked me before I got to block them. So they were mad about it. Like, don't do it. Like, are people actually... Am I going insane? Can someone please explain to me what goes through guys' heads? Because I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I'm nice. I'm nothing but nice to people. I've actually written it in my profile not to talk to me about it. And if someone says, I give them a chance, and I'm like, listen, I'm not comfortable talking about that with you. If they push it, goodbye. Do you know what I mean? I do not have time for this. I'm 26 years old. I don't have time to play games. Okay? Like, it's actually putting me off. It's really putting me off dating. And that's the sad thing, because everybody wants someone to settle down with, to have a family with, do you know what I mean? But stuff like that really puts me off. But yeah, that's like my horror stories, really. They're not really that horror-y, but you know, just thought it was an interesting idea. But yeah, let me know if you guys have had any horror stories when it comes to dating apps, or like even being on a date with someone, like, or anything that someone has said to you, like online on a dating app or whatever. Like, I want to know that it's not just me, because maybe I attract weirdos. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching this video. It was a little bit of a short one this time, but I really wanted to get something out there because I really want to get back into the whole YouTube thing, because it's been a hot minute, as I've said. So I have a few ideas for other videos that I want to do. But yeah, let me know. Tell me about your stories. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!